All right, guys, welcome back to the Couch Commentators podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Australia and some would say the world. As always, I have Brandon, Dan, and James with me. We're here to talk about all things sports, so sit back and enjoy. Well, boys, how have you guys been this week?
Fantastic, mate. Living the dream.
Yes, been a good weekend. Just had a couple of weekends off for the high life. So ready to rip and tear again soon.
That's it. Dan, how about you, mate?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, you know.
Living the dream?
Living the dream.
Another
There it
day
is,
for
there it
us.
is. Yeah, getting old. Now, onto that, Dan. Let's just head straight into it, mate. So, happy birthday, big fella. How's it feel to be a year older?
Doesn't feel any different, I'm not going to lie.
Not just a year older, but he's got the same birthday as the Mad Dragon. So we were talking last podcast whether he's
How good is
angrier
that?
than the Mad Dragon. He is the Mad Dragon.
I
It's
am the
confirmed.
Mad Dragon.
I can't believe that. That's fucking great.
What are the chances, right? What are the chances?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, bloody hell. Well, look, we'll head into another probably shocking segment for us this week, boys. Accountability.
Ugh.
Now, I'm gonna pass the buck instantly, and we are gonna go Leachy's loss. Mate.
Leachy's
Oh, it's been
no.
changed.
It's not even Leachy's lock anymore. It's Leachy's loss.
Oh, bloody, it's been tough. It has been a while since my last win. Unfortunately, both of us lost, Lucas, because your first tip got scratched from its race. It ended
Blowing
up
up.
racing it in a different race, but it also lost. So.
Mm-hmm.
But then you ended up picking a horse in the same race as me. And who would have seen it, but both our horses did absolute fuck all. Well, both the top two horses in that race as well. I don't even know if one of them got fourth. It was horrendous.
Yeah, look, my one Scarippa got fifth, and coming into the straight, I was quietly confident, but then as soon as something came up and put its, went eye to eye with it, my thing just threw up the white flag, started laying out under pressure, and I was like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, it was.
I was not excited. I was not excited in the last 300 meters, but
But yeah, we'll be back this week. Don't worry. Some good
that's
tips.
exactly
You know,
right.
another thing actually I wanted to say before you go to the other losers of the week.
Yes,
I
yes.
on Saturday had a punting masterclass. Like 15 winners I backed. My pockets were lined with money. Ended up like an extra $160 richer.
Not a fucking
just-
tip in sight.
But
Yeah.
not one tip for the Couch Commentators fans. And I'm sorry, guys.
Oh.
Not a fucking tip in sight.
Rub
Hey,
it.
Brennan,
No tips, no tips.
You didn't do as good as me on Friday night, though, so...
Yeah.
No, Thursday night, sorry.
Well, Dan, before we get to some wins, mate, let's get to your ridiculous dumb decision.
Hey, it wasn't that ridiculous.
You don't think so?
4 out of the 7 friggin' try scorers actually scored a try.
Yeah, okay, look, I suppose that's actually not too bad, especially considering, like, I don't think any of your last 18 of these have even hit one. So, yeah, look, 4 out of 7's a win in my book.
Yeah, it's more than 50%.
That sounds like one of those England cricket team wins.
Yeah. Where, the England are 2-0 up because they feel like they should be now. Jam, how about Jim's Jam, mate? What happened
Imagine
there?
Katoa not scoring. Far out. So that's a,
Were you
that's
guys
a win.
also
That's an
screaming?
England win.
Were you guys screaming at the TV all night on Thursday?
Oh,
as well?
when Kennedy goes down the blind side, he dummies to his inside, never even looks to his right at Katoa and goes himself. I went, no.
Yeah, you just knew. You just knew then, didn't you?
Yeah.
The fact that literally every Sharks back other than Moylan and Katoa scored, even like front rows were scoring, and he couldn't get over the fucking line. But,
Who's your front row that's crossed over two weeks in a row now?
2 weeks in a row, Tom Hazelton. The big
Hazelton,
Bro,
that's his
he's
name.
like a cult hero, honestly.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
cheering his name in the Shire.
All right, now, well, look,
What?
we'll
What
Oh,
would
go
you
on.
think of the ATS try score? I don't want to let Dan get away with it because all
Yeah.
of us picked our ATS. Mr. Garrick over there fucked everyone's multis.
Oh,
it's quite upsetting that
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, you
how
get
many
away
of
with it.
those have we been one leg off on?
I think this might be our third, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had a couple.
But Dan, it hurts. It hurts. But it's
I'm
your
sorry,
birthday,
guys, I'm
so we're
sorry
not-
I let
we're
you
not going
down.
to beat you up too much.
You should be, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. One more time. Look, we'll head over then, just quickly. Obviously, we're right into the dungeons of Saturday racing at the moment, waiting for the Spring Carnival to fire up in about 5 weeks' time. So we've got some absolute dross over the next 4 weeks. But yeah, mate, it's not great. It's not great pickings. But look, the head of Moonee Valley Racing Club, Charlotte Mills, has come out over the last couple of days, and Moonee Valley Racing have actually confirmed they're in contact, and they think he'll be taking part. Romantic Warrior, the Hong Kong superstar in waiting. While I say in waiting, he's waiting for Golden 60 to bugger off because he keeps running into him. But Romantic Warrior is on his way down to Moonee Valley for the Cox Plate, which is absolutely fantastic news for all racing fans, really, because it's the first time since, I want to say, 2019 when the Japanese brought over Lise Gracieux, who gave us a toweling in the Cox Plate. It's going to be the first time in a while that we get a world-class horse over here, which is super exciting.
I'm excited
And
for that.
yeah,
Hopefully
it'll.
not paying too short.
Oh well, it's already into $4.50 favourite now because, I mean, if you look at our middle distance racehorses at the moment, it is slim pickings. Like it's horrible.
Might be one to jump on right now.
Yeah,
It is
Well-
a warrior, and we're all warriors old boys
Yeah.
here, so we.
that's right.
Yeah.
So $4.50 Romantic Warrior currently, but Charlotte Mills did also say they're currently in talks with last year's Japanese Horse of the Year, Panther Lassa. Japanese star. But the only difference is with that is Melbourne have these ridiculous. Well, I wouldn't say ridiculous. They've saved a lot of horse deaths in the Melbourne Cup and whatnot, but they have these vet testing protocols that need to be attained. So there's about 3 or 4 scintigraphy scans that if it's not perfect, every single one of them, they do not get a license to run in the country. So that's what keeps the Japanese out. But if they are keen, like apparently there are talks of Panther Lassa being, thought of coming down here, they'll need to pass all those testing protocols. That's
Another
another.
one to look for, eh?
Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So very, very exciting there. And on to Blake Shin overtaking the party girl Jamie Carr with the treble at Flemington.
Party, eh?
She loves a party, Jamie, doesn't she? But yeah, look, Blake's overtaken Jamie Carr with the treble at Flemington. He's now up to 62 wins for the season, where she's still on 59, but she's not run since.
She's still doing something else.
I want to say she's not run since the first week of March in the.
She's been partying too hard.
Yeah, she's been
to be,
partying too hard, but she got injured in a fall in the Australian Guineas. So it's been quite a while. But
heard the,
Blake Shin's now put his hand up as like
Yeah.
the top jockey in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I backed him for 3 of the wins, so I backed him for the.
Did
the
you
3 wins?
did you back him? Obviously, Nementh, down the
Yeah,
straight.
I had that. Yeah.
I
I
was-
backed that purely because he had won like the other ones earlier. I'm like, oh,
Did ya?
fuck it. Yeah.
I backed, yeah.
There you go. Oh, I had 3 $10 winners on that. Look, no tips.
Oh my
but
God.
obviously-
Here we
Fucking
go.
hell. Just rubbing salt into the wound of all of us punters.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I backed Nementh on that day. I've backed him a few times now, but I didn't realise the trainer of Nementh, he's a bloke called Mitch Beer. Now, you guys aren't big on Twitter. This guy's like a meme lord, right? He's an everyday bloke that loves a beer, that just posts the most ridiculous things on Twitter. But he's such a funny bloke, such a good bloke as well when you listen to his podcast. Oh, not his podcast, or his interviews. So yeah, I was all over him like a rash on that day. But look, that's all I've got for horse racing for this week, guys. Anything else?
Other than, just keep punting and get a sponsor.
Keep punting.
1-800-858-858. We're gonna get some tips later. Don't worry. Now,
yes.
I'm gonna fend this off to the cricket man himself, the Ashes King, James.
Well. So
What can you give me, mate?
first, I want to say congratulations to the women's team. Won a T20, but fuck T20 cricket. Test cricket's where it's at. By God, you don't get the drama anywhere else, do you?
Did you congratulate the England team on their win?
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, England, on absolutely fucking nothing. So,
Fuck you guys.
So it starts off last Wednesday. I'm sitting down on the lounge, turn the TV on to the channel. About 5 minutes to 8, sit down. I barely even got my cock out to have a wank, and all of a sudden there's protesters on stopping the game. I went, fucking hell.
What were they protesting?
Something about oil, but
Oh,
Yeah, I seen
fuck
the
off.
was it Bairstow, the one who
Yeah,
grabbed-
Burstow carried one off.
yeah, that was the
Oh, yeah, okay,
it was
I
the
did
only
see
one he
that, yeah.
gloved all day. But so that day was capped off with Smudge scoring 100, which was outstanding. Then from then on, England had a good day, but then Nathan Lyon got injured, out for the rest of the series, guys. Any thoughts about that? It sucks.
Hey, he's still battered.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. So on day 3, we roll them 6 for 47, which was outstanding, but it came at almost the depth of the game as far as what was interesting. The short ball started. So day 4, short balls, but then that's when the one-legged line came out. Guys,
The one
how'd that get you
line.
feeling?
With the biggest heart, the lion with the biggest heart, eh?
Hey, he was wearing his fucking heart on his sleeve right there, eh?
Some will
Honestly.
call him Lionheart.
Lionheart. He's no longer Gary, he's Lionheart.
Yep.
No, he did well, mate. Love the goat, and
Gary the
did
goat.
all right in bowling as well. I assume. Yeah.
He only got
did
to
bowl
bowl it.
second innings,
Yeah, only got
yeah.
to bowl a little bit in the first innings, but
Yes, yeah,
which again was dominated by the
13 overs.
short balls towards the end.
yeah.
But so that day 4 ended with a bit of controversy. I'm sure you would have seen it, and everyone else.
Yeah.
Stark's catch that was a catch for every other game and year of cricket, but wasn't a catch this game. How'd you guys see that?
Fucked, honestly.
So what are the rules surrounding it? Is your fingers have to be underneath the ball?
Yes.
Correct?
So the catch isn't completed until you've stabilized your body as well. So the fact that he's then grounded it, that by the laws, because you don't have rules in
Yeah.
cricket, you have laws. By the laws, it's a fumbled catch.
Okay, yeah.
But there's definitely been catches like it in the past, and
Bit of a grey area, isn't it?
yeah, it's one of those fucking weird things. And talking about grey areas and stuff, day 5, the thing that we all wanted to get to.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this.
So, firstly, fuck England, they suck. We smashed them. Secondly, the Bairstow stumping. How good was it? I loved it. I loved the boos from the crowd. I loved them trying to trip us because they were all pommy dogs.
Yep.
How'd everyone else feel?
It was pretty funny watching it, actually.
I think you took the words right out of my mouth, James.
Just the cunt walking up the pitch and then fucking Kerry just throws the ball at the stumps.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
what?
thing of beauty. I love the memes that come out of it. I love everything about it.
Just stay in your
What about,
fucking crease.
I was about
The one
to
with
say, I was
the
about to
four
say that.
Beatles as well. It was fucking.
Yeah.
that's peak comedy.
And then fucking
Yeah.
the Hello Sports Boys pulled out their jumper.
The jumpers as well.
Yeah.
My favorite meme was of like Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker. Yeah.
I mean, in one way, like I was going to put my 2 cents in. We should be better than them. Maybe we could be like, oh, okay, we could like pay the high ground and be like, okay, we'll let you stay in, but because we're going to beat them anyway. But at the same time, fuck the pommies and
They took that catch away from us.
2-0,
Fuck them.
baby.
So yeah, other than quickly just saying, all right, Ben Stokes, you're an absolute alpha, but fuck you. And other than that, yeah, it was a dominant win. We never looked like losing, I swear.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Wasn't it
Clean
all
sweep.
scary when Cam Green went for about 24 in an over?
Oh.
But
Yeah, that was fucked.
as I said, smashed it.
I just want to say the first innings as well. Travis had 77 from 73.
Oh yeah, there was that. There was Warner.
Is it Test
Warner
cricket or
scored
ODI?
well.
Yeah.
Great performances.
Yeah, just all around. Kawaja in the second innings, mate, we're just a better team.
Wasn't Paddy C pretty good with the ball as well?
Yeah, he
PC?
was.
Yeah,
Stark.
Paddy was-
Starkey got that ball moving.
Yeah.
You guys see the ball to Ollie Pope?
I did not know.
Oh, took out his middle stump.
And there was you were
Well, actually, I think I did see the replay of it. Yeah.
you were previously talking about he might not make the team because of the green.
Well,
top.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Didn't.
the green top. It was more that like it's usually doesn't swing much there, and he was one of the only people to actually get it to move. That's just how good he is.
Yeah. Mitchell Stark usually can get a ball to move.
Yeah, he gets my balls
Gets my
moving.
ball.
Well, guys, I think we could talk about how much we hate the Poms all day.
But luckily, we've
So
got
I
3
think-
more tests to do it.
That's right. So be prepared for the next few weeks, listeners. But this Sunday, UFC 290 comes to town at LA, and it is headlined by the one and only Aussie man himself, Alexander Volkanovski, who's looking to come back to winning ways against Yair Rodriguez. Now, guys, I just want to run through the main card. Now, you guys can tell me for sure if you don't know the fighters, because I'll just, that's okay. But I'm going to go from the first fight on the main card up to the main event, and I want your predictions, okay? I'll start with Brandon first. Now, Brandon, just quickly, mate, we'll go through. So, Bo Nickel or Trishawn Gore. Bo Nickel's obviously one of the most credentialed wrestlers in American history, and it really feels like they're feeding Trishawn Gore to the Wolves here.
So you're giving me some background to these two fighters. Not the biggest known of them, but I have heard the names. And in saying that, I'm going to go the underdog. So I want to see the Americans lose in Las Vegas.
Gee, so you're going Trishawn Gore.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Dan and James, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, it's Nickel.
Yeah,
Bo
I'm
Nickel?
gonna go Nickel as well.
Bo Nickel, cool. All right, next up, guys, we have our Kiwi brother, Dan the Hangman Hooker, taking on Jalen Turner. Jalen's nickname is How the Fuck Does He Make Lightweight? If you see the size of him, he's a monster. I don't think this is a great fight for Hooker. I'm going to be taking Jalen Turner here.
Yeah, look,
Brandon, what are you thinking, sir?
Well, I'm looking right now at the two men. Hooker's been in some poor form, lately.
Jesus.
And been in some wars as well, dude. I just wonder when it catches up to him.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna back the underdog again. Oh, sorry,
Jesus.
that's a stuttered. But I'm gonna go Dan Hooker. I'm gonna go 2 underdogs. I'm gonna underdog this whole. Actually, no, I'm not, because the Aussies are coming up soon. So
Yeah, you fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say, fucking isn't fucking the next fight? Wilson's a favorite.
So, Dan and James, any difference there, guys?
I'm going with our Kiwi brethren.
Dan, Hangman.
I think he's got to. I won't go for Dan, man, because the Kiwis are just struggling right now with Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes. So
Dan's have to stay together, and it's Dan's birthday, so obviously.
Well, look, guys, this one coming up here is gonna be my favourite fight of the card. I'm so excited for it. But the South African man Dricus du Plessis is fighting Australia's own, Sydney's own Robert the Reaper Whittaker. I could sit here for hours and talk about how much I fucking love Robert Whittaker, mate. But Dricus du Plessis, Dricus du Plessis reckons that he had this nose surgery that's fixed his nose, and he's going to be, it's like some mythical creature. Fixed nose du Plessis is a mythical creature. He reckons he's going to be the best fighter ever. He's going to beat everything. I think Rob is going to plaster Dricus's nose across his face.
Yeah. 100%.
I think Rob will dominate him, because Rob's clearly the at the top of the division apart from Izzy.
Yeah, isn't this the fight where the winner will fight Izzy?
more than likely.
Look, I mean, mate, Dana. Oh, you know how Dana is, mate. He'll say one thing and do the other.
Yeah,
Unless his name's
true.
Connor, so it's hard to explain. But I'm going Rob. Anyone else attest to that?
Rob.
I
Rob,
think we're all
Rob.
going to be picking Whittaker. I do want to say Dracus' name is like a villain in a movie.
It is.
Duplessis.
Now,
But,
whenever Rob Whittaker fights, I post this on my Facebook. I post it everywhere. If you don't get down to your local, or if you don't watch this fight and support Rob Whittaker, you are un-Australian.
Southwest Sydney, he does us proud.
Plain and simple. Rob Whittaker is the man.
Especially for
Now-
this card where there's 2 Australians on it.
That's it. Let's get to that one. We'll head to the flyweight co-main event. Now, this is for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
What?
That's his nickname, the Assassin Baby.
I'm glad it's not the other way around.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong.
Up against the baby assassin.
He's fighting Alexander Pantoja, which is it's going to be really interesting because I'm fairly certain these two fought before, and Pantoja won by decision. So Pantoja's coming into this obviously as an underdog, even though he'd beaten him about 4 years ago. So a lot happens in 4 years. I think Moreno has just gotten better and better and better, and he will be my pick for this one.
I mean, Moreno hasn't. Has he? How many other people has he fought other than bloody Figueiredo?
Dude, he's fought. He fought Kai Kara France last year,
I was gonna say,
and then it's been pretty much Devis and Figueiredo for the last fucking
they've
7
been
years.
fighting like on and off together for the title for that long.
It's
It'd be-
ridiculous.
It'd be interesting to see someone who obviously has a different style and might pose a threat. I will be going for fellow Brandon though. So
Brandon, be Brandon. Nice. Now the featherweight main event. So excited for this as well because this bloke represents Windang.
Yeah,
Alexander, the great Volkanovski, 25 wins, 2 losses going against Yair El Pantera Rodriguez, 16 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. I really rate Yair. I think he's got a massive chance here, but my head and heart still say Volkanovski.
Yeah.
Dragons wrestling coach.
Oh, in that
No, he's
case,
not, is
yeah,
he?
after the wrestle they put up against the Sharks, bloody hell.
Haven't you noticed they can't wrestle?
Nah, as you said, that year, his fighting style is pretty wild. Like there's like people like spinning back.
Oh, dude, he's got ridiculous capoeira kicks and elbows, and it'll be very interesting.
He can
Very
strike
interesting.
from
Title, or
anywhere.
is it just...
Yeah,
for the title,
it's
mate,
a unifying.
Considering bloody Makachev was taking him down, Volk down, and Volk also took him down, I think Volk might just out wrestle Yair.
Could be what it comes down to, mate, for sure.
Definitely if his striking's a little bit better, or Volk just knocks him out, plain and simple. But,
Either or. But mate, I've never been surprised. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. I'm surprised every time when Volk fights because people will think, oh, this guy's better than him here, but then he'll just go and bully them at where they're supposed to be better than him.
yeah.
So it'll be a fantastic fight to watch. So Sunday, guys, make sure everyone gets down to your local and has a watch.
Volk.
What are we doing for it,
So
lads?
I'll go Volk round 4. Sorry, Dan.
What are we doing for it, lads?
We're going to be watching it somewhere,
yeah, watching
mate.
it somewhere.
Paying for it for sure.
Yeah, paying.
Don't tell Dana.
Fuck Dana White. But yeah, that's what I've got there. But guys, it's a sad day for Australian football, for Australian soccer, as some might call it. But Aaron Moyes retired.
Some good memories there. Good memories. It was
The
short with his international career, but by God, was he good.
The once Manchester City player who went out on loan to Huddersfield Town and whatnot has retired, has hung up the boots at the ripe old age of, I think he's 33. I could be wrong there, but look, he got his payday in China. Then he went to Celtic to hang out with Ange, and farewell to one of Australia's best midfielders of the last 15, 20 years.
Farewell, mate.
Yeah.
Did well.
Yeah.
Did your country proud.
He
Beers
always-
for him.
We'll head over to NRL Word Association. This one seems to be handled by Brandon and Dan this week. Yeah, so well, mate, you had time, so fucking get ready.
Gone through James and gone through Lucas. Both your answers very funny. See
Yes,
what
yes.
Dan can provide this week for us.
Dan, off you go, sir.
Are you ready, mate?
My mic's been muted on my fucking... I'm good now.
Oh,
I was blowing my
Yeah,
nose
no.
before, so...
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Go on, mate, we're
NRL,
all ears.
NRL word association.
Oh god.
Dan, are you ready?
Maybe.
Sweet. Goat.
Jared Croker.
Freddie.
Dumb.
Wow, that's harsh. Bark Moy.
Hook.
I was like, yeah, I was hoping you'd go for that. 'Cause I don't know who else would be. 300 games.
Ben Hunt.
Benny Hunt. Soon to be a Broncos, I believe that man.
Fuck him.
Halfback.
Jaden Sullivan.
Ooh.
Ooh, interesting. Fastest player.
Josh Adokar. Fastest man in the world.
Oh my god, grow up.
Dragons.
Fucking garbage.
Oh god damn, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, premiers.
Penrith, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're looking good. Wooden spoon.
Dragons.
Dragons. Ooh, I thought I would have thrown some shade on the Tigers there, but
Nah.
that's fair, mate. that's it. Honestly, some good answers, mate. Some good
Good
stuff.
stuff. Good stuff.
Fucking hell. Also,
No. Fuck boy.
Fuck
for the YouTube
Fuck
viewers, this is the reason why I went for Ben Hunt 300. 'Cause I have a card from his 300th game sitting on my desk.
How sweet.
Was that before or after he said he wanted to get the fuck out?
Before. I got that at the Roosters game the week after his 300th.
Yeah. Nice.
Beauty.
All right. Well, I suppose I think you went a bit easy on him this week, Brandon.
Yeah.
A lot of dragons related questions there, mate.
I didn't want to put too much pressure on the man, It's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
Fuck you, mate. Make him crumble.
Birthday present.
Now, look, let's move on to this next part. Now, this is going to rile some people up.
Whoa.
All right, we're going to get into Origin talk. Right? We're going to get into the team selections. I don't know where to start. I'm serious. I don't know where to start. So I'm going to start. So, Bradman Best gets picked after one good game against the Dogs. And Brandy and Fitlar can't go, oh no, he's been doing this for a while. No, we've been watching him. That's fucking bullshit. We all know it.
Did you see the NRL 360 over it as well?
Go on, Buzz. Have a dig, lad.
They were like, you're disrespecting Bradman Best right now. You're disrespecting him, only saying he's played one good game.
Yeah, Brandy was.
You know what Buzz should have said? Buzz should have said, okay, point me to another one he's played well in 6 weeks.
Mate, I don't know how, Burton doesn't get picked, bloody Stags doesn't get picked. Mate, fucking...
Stags had his chance.
Rayman's
No,
played
Stags
better
was
than
injured
Rayman
in his one chance.
Yes,
bloody
he also...
Stafford-
Stags loves toes.
Stafford Towers played better than fucking Bradman Best. I don't know. Half the centres in the comp played better than Bradman.
You know what?
Best.
That's right. We need Stafford Tower.
I know.
I need Zach Lomax.
I know. Oh, fuck, he's almost.
Whoa.
Yeah, almost. But Burton, obviously he's not been in great form, and they got towed up. But it was only 6 months ago that he's playing for Australia, winning a World Cup. Fucking Mal can see how much it means to him when he puts on a representative jersey. Why can't Freddie?
Freddie dumb.
For Penrith.
Freddie Dumb.
Won comps with Penrith.
Yeah.
How is it so stupid? The ins and outs, I have the list here. You have Jerome Luai out, deserved out. He got his second chance in game 2, couldn't perform.
I don't get the Jerome Luai hate. I know he can be a grub on the field, I know, but fuck me, mate. He's played better than Cleary has in Origin games.
Yeah.
100%. Luai was our better half in the first game. And obviously we had Mitch Moses in the second game, but Luai still did his job in game 2.
Yeah, but he had him, you give him the chance for the game 2. He was still the incumbent, and then he lost by 30 points. You kind of got to go elsewhere. I am more hurt for my boy Nico Hines.
Oh my
Fucking Christ
god.
River.
The bloke,
Yeah, seriously.
he pumped the Bulldogs, pumps the Dragons, and still
Mate,
doesn't get a
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, look at that. Look what you
Crap.
said. He pumped
Oi,
the Bulldogs.
oi.
He pumped the Dragons.
No.
Brad
The
West
bloke.
beats the Bulldogs and gets.
I was about to say, that's
Moses picks.
that's usually the only credential you need is to pump the Bulldogs.
Pump the Bulldogs.
Yeah,
Mitchell
that's
Moses made
true.
it.
But mate, he is the biggest flat track bully there is, dude. Seriously, he
Ridiculous,
is.
I would be wearing my Queensland jersey to the game.
No, you're not, are ya?
Of my Nico Hines brother.
I'm telling you right now, dude. Brandon Wakeham could play in the Sharks team and look like that.
Yeah, fuck.
B Wizzle.
Okay, other names that are out, boys. I'll list them off. Junior Paulo.
That one I was very
That
surprised
baffles
by.
me.
You when
Oh,
you
yeah?
read through the team, you don't even like realize that he's not there because it's like you just expect him. in the team.
Paulo's a
He
cat.
was the only
I would
one that
much
actually
rather-
tried to hurt someone in defense last game.
Did he actually try to hurt someone though?
Yeah.
But why would you want Saifidi over him? Again, Australian international. He's
Yeah,
done it
okay,
so
mate.
long.
Look, oh fuck, dude. I just want to start throwing things when we talk about Freddie, mate. Dead set. I really do.
So,
But the thing is, like, when I look at it, like, even though I had problems with our forward pack last game, we didn't lose that battle. Like, we had the ball in their 20 the whole game.
Yeah.
we just couldn't attack.
Yeah.
We could not attack. And then we go again with Mitchell Moses. I don't
No,
know.
no, no. All we need to do is attack. We bring in the absolute choking master that is Cody Walker.
33-year-old Cody Walker comes in. Great.
Seriously, if you're Billy Slater right now and you saw that team list coming out for Queensland and for New South Wales, sorry, and you go, holy fuck, he's actually picked Cody Walker. You tell me Billy's not told like 3 or 4 of the boys already. Go up to Cody Walker. You know, niggle him, get under his skin because he's dumb as fuck and will do something stupid.
Watch him. He's
So
going
the worst part with the Cody
Yeah.
Walker thing is, so obviously he had a chance a long time ago, but now it feels
Yeah.
like forever. But like there's been so many other opportunities to put him in, but now we throw him in a dead rubber when he's 32, 33. Like,
Right? Well, like it does.
like he's been playing good
Makes
football
sense.
for 5. Like he's playing good football for 5 years or so. Like, and he's only ever got one opportunity. So like, what's going on?
Not looking towards the future.
Yeah.
Or we're like, oh yeah, we'll save the series. The series is over.
Yeah.
And you
What-
It's not a dead rapper, guys.
Yeah.
What confuses me as well is you know, Freddie brings in Campbell Gillard. Like that pick doesn't confuse me at all, right? Because
No.
Campbell Gillard's obviously a good player and a good forward. But I swear he outed him last year because of
So surprisingly, a lot of those Penrith boys are out. So you can bring
Yeah,
Campbell
well,
Gillard back in.
yeah. Oh, mate, I just think the bloke's absolutely off chops.
Yeah.
How's mate Olakuatu? I know I go on about him a lot, but I think if you're bringing in young blokes, him, Kolomatangi for sure, I think should be there.
Yeah.
Isaiah Yeo just doesn't fit the style, in my opinion, of
I want to
Origin?
see him just get in there and work hard rather than having to pass.
Like as a middle
Yeah,
forward,
just
or-
as a middle. Don't worry about your pass and go hard because he does make a shitload of meters, makes a shitload of tackles. When he
But
when
no
he when he
50
when he
back.
plays it proper.
I think my favourite part of this whole thing is 2 utilities on the bench. Anyone else?
Oh mate, there's a football
I
getter
was
there.
going to bring it up before, but holy fuck, that is stupid.
Freddie.
Freddie.
James probably creamed himself when he seen Guffo
Mm.
was back.
No, if anything, I was actually pissed off. I feel like he did it personally to hurt Parramatta and to hurt my Supercoach team.
And I was about to say, my Supercoach team.
He's going to get 5 minutes at the end of the game,
Yeah.
lose his confidence, and then be like, it's all Gufferson's fault
Yeah.
for losing us the game. But look, the other players they got rid of came in this couple games. You got Hudson Young, Tyson Brazil,
Stefano.
Manu. Yeah, Stefano plays 10 minutes, 5 of each half, the end of each half and start of the other half, and gets flicked. He's gone forever.
And he was
probably.
like a bookmark, just placed right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't make a heap of sense, but here we are.
He has a pattern, Freddie, of just bringing blokes in.
And ruining
and
him.
then crawling them and saying, yeah, you're
The
not
worst
what
part-
state needs anymore.
And one of the worst parts is he's mates with the media. So they'll never
Yeah.
like... they'll never attack him like
Yeah.
they do Tim Sheens or they did what's his name? Fuck me.
Hook, yeah.
Hook, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't look at the name for a second. But
Like Tyson
he's
Frizzell
mates with
making way, it makes sense. Like
yeah,
because
he's
only
older.
because it's a dead rubber. Because I think Frizzell's
Yeah.
been pretty good, but because it's a dead rubber, bringing in I struggle with his name, so I'll just call him Keon.
Kalau Matangi.
Yeah.
Should have done that to start the origin.
K2.
Because like Frizzell getting old, why would you bring him in to start and then pull him out at the understand?
Nah, Tarek Sims last year, bro. Let's go. BT Rizzle.
I have lost his.
Look, we can go on about this all day
there
and
you
blow
go,
up
I'm
about it. But score predictions, Dan. I'm gonna go with you first, mate, because unfortunately we're gonna be there.
Wait, sorry. I want to also bring up with the Queensland side, like their ins and outs. It just makes sense. The 18th and 19th men just go into the team. There's no like, oh shit, Corey Horsburgh, where'd he come from? Where did Brimo come from? No, they were just always the next people in.
Yeah.
Yeah, next man up.
Yeah.
Next man up.
I'm going to Queensland fucking sweep here, 34-16.
Bold of you to assume we score 16 points.
Yeah, look, it is bold, but yeah. Somehow we're going to do
James, what are you saying, mate?
So in Sydney, usually low scoring. I'm gonna go 14-12 to New South Wales.
Oh wow.
I have to back
absolute
us.
mad
I
lad.
have to.
Look, okay, I get you. Brandon, what are you thinking, mate?
I am going Freddie to get sacked, clean sweep from Queensland, and I'm thinking 50 points to 12. And we won't be able to win the grand final after that game because 50 points against us.
That's true.
The only benefit of losing will be because right now they're still talking about Freddie as the coach next year, and it's like fucking hell.
it. When are you Freddie?
But then Freddie.
Yeah, that's it's gonna.
about
I
you,
I think we're
Lucas?
gonna lose 24-4. It's gonna be a whitewash, and I hope it's so farcical that Freddie has to lose his job.
Sorry,
Sorry, Freddie.
I'm hoping as well. To be
So, Freddie, mate, you'll be employed by some fucking sport network, mate. So I don't really give a fuck. I just want you not coaching the
Right, so
team.
the next thing we got to predict is how many minutes does Gufferson play?
7.
Yeah, I was gonna think it the same. I was thinking like 8 or 9. So let's go 8.5 for me.
6 for me.
I reckon Tedesco gets the hook halfway through the game, not performing. In comes Guffer. 40 minutes. Give him 40.
Like I can't believe none of us said none because I don't think he actually has a plan to get him on.
I was going to, but maybe he's just waiting for a HIA of some sort, and he's gonna fucking stick him at lock.
So I'm so torn. It's
Freddie-
I'm happy for Guffo. He's had a good year, like 2 years really. But yeah, jeez, what's the plan?
Freddie's just put him on there and be like, yeah, he's a number.
He's fucked my super coach. Fred Fittler has fucked my super coach.
Fuck me.
He's literally.
I like to get
Pedro
wined and
fucked him.
dined before I get fucked, Freddie.
Fuck me.
Fuck me.
Fuck me. Well, guys, who's your first try scorer and bet, guys? Brandon, who are you thinking is first try scorer, dude?
Well, after picking it last game, I was pretty on the money with Val. But I'm not going to go Val this time. I've got him two games in a row. I will pick the Queensland fullback and the new fullback because Walsh is out. It is AJ Brimson. Brimo is going to cross for the first try, I think.
AJ, okay, fair enough. James, what are you thinking, mate? Who's your first try scorer?
Mate, it's so I bleed blue and I'm gonna back us and I'm gonna pick the very best player on our team. Bradman Best shows why he's been picked.
Shit.
Cody Walker goes down the left, hits Bradman Best. That's the first try scorer.
Brad, man.
All right, Dan, what are you thinking, sir?
Murray Tuilagi.
Muzz.
The Mars.
The Muzz himself. I'm going, well, because Brandon didn't go Valentine Holmes, watch me go Valentine Holmes, guys. Just
Get
because
snake in
more
there.
often than not, if you pick Valentine Holmes to score first, he will score first.
I will have a sneaky bet on it for myself. So.
The bloke loves scoring before anyone
I wonder
else.
what his strike rate is at Origin. It's got to be around 50% or so, which is very impressive.
Absolutely, mate. 30% impressive,
Yeah.
let alone 50. But yeah. Look, I just don't think it's going to be a pretty scoreline or a pretty game for us folk that are there. But that's okay.
It'll be great for me in my Queensland jersey.
Look,
Surrounded
I'm
by a
wearing
bunch of
nothing
New South
blue
Wales
next
men.
Wednesday night.
I'm gonna wear a Tigers jersey, so everyone. I'm gonna wear a Tigers jersey and a Blues hat, so everyone knows how fucked I am.
So everyone
Lucas,
knows
I'll be
you're
the same.
ready
I'll
to
wear a
get pumped.
Dragons jersey.
Oh Jesus! Let's move over then to the NRL talk segment. Even though we're just on the NRL talk, that's okay. It is what it is. Massive scores. Now, a few years ago during COVID, there was this whole, complaint about all these massive scores being put on teams and, the gap widening in the skill department and the teams. But 74-0, 66-0, and 52-16 were just three of the massive scores this week. I don't want to talk about the Tigers game. So if someone else wants to take over, I'll just throw in my 2 cents. Brandon, you want to go, mate?
Yeah, I'll take it, mate.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
It was great to see. For every rugby league fan, the history's been broken. The biggest loss ever.
You heard that before in the
in-
NRL era.
Yeah, in era, it's great to see. It was also good to see Luciano, ex-Tigers player,
Fuck
doing
that bloke.
the suck it to you guys after Stafford did it in the game you guys pumped them in. So it's unfortunate for Tigers though; they won't be able to win the comp now, as the over 50 points has been scored.
That's got to be the most upsetting part about it, in my opinion.
No, but stuff that's come out of this is crazy, guys. I don't know if you've seen. There's been talk of Tim Sheen's not doing the second year of coaching.
They've knocked
That's
that on
bullshit.
the head.
They've come out and
Yeah.
already said how BS that was.
Okay, well, either way, I wouldn't want to be the coach of the club because it's a club in shambles at the moment.
Duh.
James, any opinions?
Oh,
on the game?
mate. So I started the week, I take the notes and stuff, and I'm like, geez, Sharks smash the Dragons. Then it's, oh, geez, the Tigers get smashed. And then sitting down on the Sunday, and you're watching somehow Newcastle absolutely hammer the Bulldogs. You're going, fuck me, the bottom three are just so far away from the rest of the comp
Yeah.
right now. Like, so it's you three at the bottom. Newcastle's the next team, and they just smashed the Bulldogs like that. That's ridiculous.
How do you stop this happening though?
Oh, so the worst part is that scores like that are effort.
Yeah.
So the Dragons actually definitely had more effort in the game, but the Tigers and the Bulldogs, it was like
Are you
people
telling me?
running straight from hooker, going straight up the middle of the field, just going, oh, this is easy.
Are you telling me Isaiah Papali'i is playing like he doesn't want to be there?
No way.
Maybe. The thing is, and it's not every player. It's not every player, and we all know that. And sometimes it's the players playing by themselves and not working together. But geez, it looks ugly when.
I mean, I'll give it to Tigers. They have no Coruscant, their captain, their best player this year. Brooks, their half.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
player
yeah.
this year,
Hasn't-
Brooks.
He hasn't been the best all over, but he's still there. Their spine is tattered with injuries, but
Also,
Tigers and
huge,
Bulldogs-
two huge parts of the salary cap as well, not just the spine.
Yeah.
Like,
Like Bulldogs really didn't have much to complain about. That was their best team on the park, other than like Kick Owls. Obviously, he'd been out for the whole season.
yeah.
But
Surely the
was
Tigers
wonderful.
asked for a salary cap exemption.
Oh, nah.
No, they're not out long enough, mate. It's not like they're
Brooks is
season
out for the rest of
enders.
the season, isn't he?
No, Brooks back after
will be
the
back in like a
bye or so.
fortnight.
After this
Okay.
week, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody Tommy Turbo's out for longer, mate. That's worse for Manly. They're still winning.
Oh, fuck off! Don't compare the two teams, you twat.
If you're going to compare any team, you compare Dragons and Tigers.
I got to tell you guys, I was playing golf on Sunday, and I didn't realize the time. It was about, I don't know, quarter to three, and I'm like, fuck, I'm missing the game. So I'm on my little golf cart. I've got my phone holder there, and I've pulled it up. And they were just walking in the sheds, and when I saw 30-0, the warmth and fuzziness I felt inside of me that it wasn't just the Tigers getting destroyed this week. I wish I could explain how good it felt, but yeah, look, 66-0, 74-0, they're shocking scorelines.
Yeah, it made the Dragons one look not as bad. Like,
Mate, I forgot about the Dragons game till we were talking about it before.
Yeah, that's like as I said it. Like when it happened, I noted it down. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty big score. And then it just got dwarfed.
I definitely didn't because it won me $289.
Tips, not slips.
Dan hits
Tips.
a bet was so big and then doesn't put it as his fucking dumb decision. From a week of
I was
Dan.
sure at work on Thursday. I'm like, yep, sweet, yep, all right, no.
Well, James, I want to come to you for this next one, mate,
Yeah.
because the guy who only touched her boob 5 times got
No. 2 types.
Hold on a minute. Well, mate, he only got a small fine and a couple of weeks charge.
More fine, I think, is a bit of a weird term. I thought it was a pretty.
40K for what he's on.
Yeah.
I thought it was still a pretty fair like punishment. Like, he's got a bit of community service as far as the like the court system goes.
Yeah.
What's he going to do for community service? What do NRL players do for
to-
that?
Well, usually you could pick up rubbish or stuff, but they could get him doing charity stuff.
He's gonna
Yeah.
go to clubs picking up women. Actually, Community service.
And then I think he's also got to do like a bit of a course and stuff, and like, or at least be showing some sort of like whether it be psychologist or whatever, trying to show betterment. But
Don't grab her tits.
Yeah.
Ah.
it's more like he's got to go AA as well because he was like
Oh, because he's a piss out.
yeah,
eh?
he was like one of he supposedly had like 20 beers or so, and they said that in court because they could probably actually show it through the receipts. And
Yeah. There was also $250 taken out of an ATM. No, that wasn't me.
well, that's actually what happened. I think he dropped something. Oh crap! But
Yeah,
I thought it was sort of fair. Like, it's a pretty big fine. Although I don't know. They said like 20K suspended of the fine. I'm like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean he just doesn't have to pay 20K of a 40K fine? And why?
I think that's what that means, as silly as it sounds.
Yeah, like why bother saying that's a 40K fine?
Yeah.
And
It's this much, but it ain't.
Unless he had to pay like
sat on the
20K like from the court case, I don't know. Like maybe
yeah.
there was something there, so they went like that. But I've got no clue.
Yeah, fair enough. What about some late news this afternoon? Or was it this afternoon? Toby Sexton?
It was rumored yesterday. I think came out this morning.
Yeah, how's that? Toby Sexton signing with the Bulldogs, effective immediately, guys. They've got a halfback.
They have a high.
And this time it's actually effective immediately, unlike the trade news that we found out last week and talked about for ages.
Yeah, true. Do you guys rate Sexton?
I think he's good. I don't know if he's gonna answer the Bulldogs' problems, but I think he's good.
Better than Flano, obviously.
Yeah, it was Schoolboy's Australian half.
Yeah.
It's good, but I don't know. I feel like he's going to be similar to Flanagan, and if he doesn't hit the form they want, then they'll just throw him aside.
Yeah, like is he better than Carl Oluwapu? Right now, yes, but it's like I thought they were playing the long game. So
Yeah.
but then they dropped Carl this week, so it's a bit confusing what's going on there.
Yeah, that is a bit odd, isn't it? What they've done there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Gould came out, I think today or yesterday, saying that they see him as a lock, which is crazy because he left.
Who,
Broncos.
Sexton?
Carl.
Oh, Carl. Yeah.
They see him as a lock, considering he left Broncos because they were telling him he was a lock and he doesn't think he is. He thinks he's a half.
And part of the deal, other than just the ice cream, because everyone heard about him getting ice cream,
ice cream.
was that he was going to be playing in the halves.
Interesting times at the doggies.
Yeah, interesting times.
But hopefully he can help them out with not getting 66 points.
Yeah, maybe it'll be 66-4. Who knows?
Hey.
Well, let's head over to the NRL tips then for this week. I'm not looking
for this game.
I'm not looking forward to the first game.
Yeah.
In fact, I might even be asleep before kickoff. I might be aiming for that this week.
I think we other than Brandon, we could all be in for a bad week.
I'm actually just going through the team news now for the Tigers, and Alex Seyfarth is still stealing a living on the bench. What else do we have? Fuck, it is. Asu Kapoa, who put on 15 kilos of muscle in the off season to go into second row, is back at the wing.
On the wing, not even in the centres.
Yeah,
They've
dropped
they've
Noffa
dropped Noffa because Noffa was fucking garb
Yeah.
last week.
Bad. He was so bad. Rushed in so many times.
Yep. Junior, good for dropping a high ball once a game. Tupou is up against Ronaldo Mulatalo.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
You know, the more I talk, the more I get upset. So straight into it, guys. West Tigers versus the Sharks. Tigers are going to be the first team ever to concede 150 points in 2 games.
Jesus Christ.
And then, sorry, followed by Sharks players calling Nico Hines the best, even though he only scores against shit teams. Brandon, your opinion?
I think we're gonna win and get the first century, and it's gonna be 100 to nil. I think Toby Rudolph is gonna cross because he's back. He's back this week.
He's
I think
back.
He's gonna cross.
The doll.
Gonna try, but yeah, I think we won very comfortably, and I would be putting a try score multi on us.
Oh, funny that.
James?
Yeah, I
do you
think
think, sir?
I think that's the Sharks by a bit.
Give us a number then, mate. Fucking be confident,
by
bro.
a number, I might change my bet then because I think it's at least by 30 or more. I'll give the Sharks a 30 line.
All right, okay. Dan, what are you thinking, mate? Surely you're a bit smarter here and go the Tigers.
Not as dumb as fucking you are.
Okay, fair enough.
Obviously, I'm going Cronulla, and
Ooh.
I'm going to captain Nico Hines in fantasy.
Hold the phone here, boys. There is not a fucking good game on all weekend.
That's
What do you
that's
mean?
buy round footy, mate. Buy round footy.
Yeah,
I love
but
the Thursday
Jesus.
game. I'm really happy about that Thursday game. Sharks have no Origin players, and we're gonna fucking clean the
Yeah,
floor.
because
with you
Nico
guys.
Hines, the flat track bully, and Brad Fittler, the genius,
I'd
knows
rather
it.
be a flat track bully than get flat track bullied by 74 points.
Mate,
mate.
no, you wouldn't, bro. No, you wouldn't, because your
74.
team would then give you hope throughout the season,
74.
just for Nico Hines to come up against a decent team and shit the bed as he does.
74, mate. That's all I'm gonna
know,
say. Two
the
words
choky-
about 74.
mate. That's fine, dude. That's fine, because you know what? Fuck you. That's why.
On to the next
Now,
game.
guys, the Friday night game is it's certainly a game as well. Jared Croker and the Canberra Raiders against Tyrell Sloan and the Dragons.
About that, Tyrell Sloan's not playing.
Oh, is he?
Why not?
Oh, dear.
He's been dropped.
Are you kidding?
There's some bloke named Paul Turner in fullback.
He
Paul
played-
Turner sounds like the bloke at your fucking local.
He used to play for, I think, New Zealand Warriors a while ago.
Yeah, he
Did
made
he?
his debut
In the
for
half.
Warriors. Yeah.
Played for Titans once or twice.
Yeah, well, guys, this is certainly a game that's going to be played on Friday at 8 o'clock. I think the only winner here is the game of rugby league. I'm going to go the Raiders.
Yeah, I'll be going the Raiders as well.
Yep.
I just don't see Dragons with their halves combo. And I'm hoping the Couchmans get to play together once. Ryan Couchman's back in the extended list. So that'd be
Right. Big Raikau, hey?
Right here. You got Raikau and Tokyo.
Dan, what do you think it, sir?
Raiders.
Raiders, yep, you're a smart man. And James, the obvious?
Yeah. I just remembered something. Did you guys make sure to get Dan his scarf? I just remembered the bet from last
what
week.
about that?
No.
Ah. Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Next
Scarf?
Oh, do you want to put a bet on it, Lucas?
What scarf?
Oh, yeah.
week. Me and Brandon made a bet last week that if Dragons beat Sharks, he had to wear a Dragons jersey. If Sharks beat Dragons, I'd wear a Sharks scarf.
Dude, there's zero chance I'm making a bet because I know how shit we are. That's so stupid.
Boo, put your money where your mouth is. Boo.
I'm going for your team, mate. What do you mean? Okay. You know what I'll bet you? I'll bet you guys don't make the grand final this year. How's that?
Oh,
Do you want to bet that? Do you want to bet that?
I've got money on us winning the grand final. So.
Oh, how much money you want to put on this, sir?
I'll put a Sharks jersey on it. Sharks and a Tigers jersey, and I'll wear it for a podcast.
That's not money.
Done.
But it'll be funny.
Not money, but funny.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to the next game because we're talking a lot of shark bullshit here. and Tigers bullshit. But the Parramatta Eels versus the New Zealand Warriors in probably the game of the weekend. How sad's that? James, I'll let you take over here, sir.
So it would have been the game of the weekend if Freddie didn't pick Guppo. and then hopefully Hopgood's allowed back from the Origin camp.
What are the chances of that happening, do you reckon?
He's 19th man, so
He's named the players.
yeah, that's I think it's pretty high because he's 19th and not 18th man. But
Okay, fair enough.
But Eels somehow, some way scratch through. Junior Paulo sets up 3 tries and scores 3.
Ryan Madison back in the 6.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
things you
taking a
love to see.
close win for the Warriors. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, I'm going the Wars.
The Wars.
I think we'll miss Guppo a lot. Wars are probably the choice.
Yeah.
I'll pick the Warriors as well to bounce back from their loss.
Couple of Warmen.
Unaffected by Origin, so they should be.
Now, in a game with, Jesus, this is an average game. The Rabbitohs with their depleted team against the Bulldogs with their, it's just their team. So, I don't know who's going to win this, honestly. They're both really average.
You'd love to see Burden come out and do something after last week and then not getting selected for Origin, but
Will he, though?
I don't know. I'm still going Souths.
Is Burton the type of player to just, like, one-man army a team?
Oh, you'd just like to see him try.
Yeah, okay. Brandon, what are you thinking, sir?
I'm looking at the players in South team, and some of these people I've never seen in my life. Like, I don't know where they've come from. Are we actually going with the Bulldogs? I like it. They put Avarillo to fullback. They've got Sexton straight in, Burton in there. Even Flanagan as 14th man. I think they've brought some good players in for this week, and I think they might be able to scrape a win.
Jesus.
Yeah, bounce back.
Fair call. And we've got the last game of the round, guys.
I think Rabbitohs are going to win, by the way.
Who was that? No, sorry. Sorry, mate.
Fucking hell, mate.
Shit. No, a bit rude. Well, look, the last game of the round, Dan, I'll let you take on for this one, mate. Who are you thinking between the Dolphins and the Titans?
I reckon we'll go Fins up.
Fins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just feel like they're going to...
I suppose no Fodder Waker and no for Tino for Titans.
Or
yeah,
for Feeder, or Brimson.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, I'm picking the Dolphins too. What about you, James?
Yeah, I'll go the Dolphins.
Okay, yep.
I'm picking
Brandon?
Dolphin as well. Fins up, boys. We're all
Everyone's going for the Fins. Anyone has anything else to add for the NRL?
up.
Mate, you could fall asleep on Thursday afternoon and wake up Sunday night, and you wouldn't miss much.
Yep. That's it, guys. That's it. So I can't believe we talk about NRL so much when it was just like, this game. These few games, sorry. But I suppose we can move on to our best bets. What are we thinking, guys?
Yeah.
Should we go to our anytime try scorer first?
Yeah, we throw it in first. I don't mind that.
Yeah. Yep. And now, is anyone absolutely confident in their anytime try scorer, or are we all picking a Sharks player?
So I'll start us off with Sevo. He's missed out on the try scoring for a couple of weeks. He's rested up off a bye, so Sevo.
Micah Sevo. Okay. I'm going to put these in. Sorry, guys. Give me a second, just before we go anywhere.
My man from Cronulla.
Don't say him.
He scored 2 last week. He's going to score another hat-trick, I think, this week.
Another hat trick. Where did you learn to count, bro?
2 last week, 3 this week.
Two. Where's anytime? I can't see anytime. He's anytime. So we're going bloke from Great Britain.
Sevo,
Great Britain, Nakora.
Dan,
Nikora?
who are you picking, mate? Who are you thinking? Anyone in Sharks? In Dragons?
Who?
Ronaldo.
He's going Ronaldo. No Sharks player. It's crazy. Everyone's
Fuck,
picking
I get it,
Sharks.
mate. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for the Friday night 8:00 game. Well, you know how much these guys give a fuck about the Dragons Raiders game on Sportsbet? Every other game has an anytime try scorer available. Not this game.
I think that's
how
Friday.
little they
I
give
think
a
it's
fuck.
like Friday nights if it's the betting agent that I know, because Yeah, when I've struggled on there as well.
I'm dying here. Shit. Okay, then let's go the other way then, and we're gonna pick Alex Johnston.
Ooh, yeah.
AJ.
Yep. So that gives us the cheeky odds of about $10.50 there. Mike Acevo, Britton Nakora, Ronaldo Mulatalo, Alex Johnston.
Look,
Bang.
I hope that gets
Lock
up.
it in. Lock it
I think
in.
it will.
That's not bad. I'm gonna put it on for us now, gentlemen, if you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for it.
Bang.
Wait.
Gamble responsibly. Take that one to the bank, though. That's it.
Gam, first name Gam, last name Bell.
Pass and gamble responsibly.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Something's confusing me here.
What's going
Nat, I'm a liar. All good, gentlemen. I'm placing the bet. And we're laughing. Okay. Now, Dan, I'm coming to you for this one, mate. I need to know if you've got anything fucking ridiculous for us.
I am not ready for it yet.
Please,
I'm
mate.
just
We
building
really,
it at the moment.
We really need you to get a win for us, mate. 'Cause
Alright.
We need
it's
it.
been how many weeks? How many weeks?
We're broke.
Alright,
Seriously, dude, it's upsetting me greatly.
alright. Let me just finish up here.
Okay.
Let me just,
Alright,
yep,
we're
there we go.
holding.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, last week I went with
Oh my god, no.
last
God,
week I
God.
went with the try scorer multi, so this week I'm doing it again.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
So this week I'm going Ronaldo Mulatalo to score 2 tries or more.
Okay.
I like that.
Mike Acevo anytime. Dallin Wateni Selesniak anytime.
Good shout.
Alex Johnson and AKP anytime.
Who KP?
AKP. Khan Pereira.
Is this his
RDP.
new thing? AKP?
Just Supercoach fantasy.
I thought you reserve nicknames for good players, like top class, like LBJ, MJ,
LB Luke Brooks.
LB Luke Brooks. You don't get. It's like fuck. You know what I mean? But no, that's
What
looks
could we be looking at for this one?
surely monstrous.
It's not actually monstrous. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on. Let me sit down first.
This one's only got to be paid 20.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only $22, boys.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
So
What's
you
going
mean
on?
it might actually get up?
Who? Wait, it's his birthday today. He's another year older. He's wiser.
It's
It's
wiser.
Exactly.
it's
boys.
Dan's not as dumb decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Dead smart.
That's not smart.
Dead smart.
We cross over to the selection room with Freddie and Brady. Wait, is that Dan in there? Stop making your dumb decisions.
Duh.
Why did you all Dragons players?
Sorry, Dan, you're not that dumb.
Yeah, so
shit.
21.96.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice. All right, guys, let's head over to Jim's Jam now and let's see what James has for us.
So, guessing everyone could have guessed beforehand, the Sharks Tigers game is juicy. So,
Yeah, I think a massive underdog story.
He's
So-
going back for a second pick at a Sharks game. He didn't
yeah, I didn't get it last week, and so I've sort of slimmed it down a bit, but got around the same price. So we've only got 3 legs. We've got Ronaldo
So
Mulatalo.
do I.
We've got Britton Nakora. And because we adjusted it, because I did take a leg out, but I've adjusted my 13 plus into a Sharks with a minus 30.5 start. So Sharks to win by more than
Christ.
32.
So can I just say, is this all because you know the Sharks are flat track bullies?
Yes, they're flat track bullies. They're unaffected by Origin, and the Tigers suck.
74 nil,
Ouch.
if I remind you.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So it all
Okay, look,
all
no.
equals to that. So
So what odds am I getting, mate? That's all I give a fuck about.
$6.75 for just Ronaldo and Nakora to score, really.
Okay, but
That's it, just $6.75. Like the Sharks are gonna win by more than 31.
oh fuck, I hope they only win by 30. You get fucked. I do, I tell you. But that's okay. Now let's head over to Leachy's luck. What do you have for us this week, Leachy?
Leachy's lock this week. We're heading to race 7, Randwick.
Number 2, Brudenell. It's got a faster time than the favourite, so hopefully it can win. Dylan Gibbons on board. Happy punting. Good luck.
Oh my god,
That's a fantastic
Wow.
pick, mate. That's a
Yep,
fantastic pick.
That's beautiful.
It's
Jeez.
gonna win. It's gonna win. I can't believe
Yep. It's going to bolt in at odds, I reckon.
Juicy odds.
Some
as well.
juicy odds. Yep. And, well, I suppose we'll head over to my top tip, guys, and this is what I've got for you.
G'day guys, Lucas here from the Couch Commentators podcast, coming at you with my top tip. Looking to Randwick Race 5, number 3 Resonator from the Waterhouse and Bott stable. A little nervous about the 61 kilos it'll be carrying with Amy McLucas aboard, but being a Adrian Bott and Waterhouse horse, it'll get to the front, make its own luck, and fingers crossed it'll fall in for us at the end. Happy punting, guys.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
mate.
wow.
Favourite.
Jeez.
Yep.
But no, that's a
Not
guarantee.
quite that short.
That's a
Not
guarantee.
quite that short, Dan, but it's nearing those odds.
Hopefully it's like the thing that you've backed tomorrow that I'm sure is a guarantee.
That's right. Now, look, I'd give all our listeners a heads up and a tip, but unfortunately it won't be out. But guys, when this comes out on Thursday, I'll have told you also, Passagata, last race at Randwick Kensington tomorrow. The absolute flying filly will bolt in.
We can get Brendan to drop it on Instagram.
Yeah,
We can.
Yeah.
We can. Yes, indeed.
We can.
we'll do that. That's beautiful.
Keen as. Anyone have anything else to add, boys? Or
Oh, another great week of podcasting. Happy birthday, Dan.
Yeah, happy birthday,
happy birthday,
Dan.
Dan. HBD,
That
big man.
Skylar drink.
That's the way.
Cheers, mate.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you for listening to the podcast. Follow us on all our social media platforms, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.